Good morning, guys. It is currently 5:41 and sunrise today is at 5:35, I think. Let's just double check that. Yep, 6:35. And I think we're in for a double header today because I looked at the cloud forecast for this morning and also for this evening, and it looks like it's going to be a nice sunrise and a nice sunset. I'm intending to drive south for sunset, go down the coast and photograph something else, but at the moment I am at Berries Beach, which is right in the middle of 7 Mile Beach. It's just a common local name, people call it Berries Beach, and I can already see a pink tinge on the horizon, so we might grab the bag, the camera, and go and take some nice photographs. What do you reckon? So I'm just down on the boardwalk that leads down onto the beach, and I've taken this particular photo a couple of times in the past. It's a beautiful kind of leading line leading down this path towards the hopefully colourful sunrise that's taking place beyond. So I've got the camera on the tripod already. I'm going to do a nice long exposure, possibly even a minute, because it's very low light at the moment, but we'll see how we go. All right, so first of the morning exercise people's been walking through. They walked through my 60-second long exposure shot, but they should be invisible because it's very low light and very dark. I just shot a bracketed shot at f8. I focused on the distant sky for this one, and then also close in here to try and get it nice and sharp from front to back. So yeah, it's a 3-shot bracket. I will then merge those because obviously we need to bring out some light in the rails and in the sky. But I think we've spent long enough on this bloody boardwalk. Let's get down onto the beach. That's looking pretty damn nice, even if I say so myself. Holy shit, there's nothing quite like the buzz of seeing that the educated guesses that you made about the light in the morning were sound. And you come down onto the beach and see something like this. Someone stacked a load of wood over there. I think we'll make that our first shot. So obviously this thing here, this pile of sticks, makes for some pretty nice foreground interest for a shot. Let's fire up the camera, get it nice and focused. For some reason my digital zoom isn't working. The key I bound it to has changed. This is very frustrating. Anyway, I can't fix that now. I can't remember how I put that on there in the first place. And make sure I'm zoomed right out here. So I'm going to tilt at an angle here. Get that level. So we're at f8. ISO 400 at the moment. I might stick that on 160 ISO to get a longer exposure. We're bracketed. Let's take the photo. Let's go down to the water's edge. Sorry?
I don't want to ruin your photo.
Oh no, you're all good. It's all good. Alrighty then. This is what I'm going to be focusing on this beautiful light on here. It's interesting actually, because that early beautiful light's faded already. I spent so much time dicking around on the boardwalk, I missed all the good stuff down here. But I think the colour's going to come back, so I'm not too bothered. So I'm having the beach going off at an angle, so it's a leading line coming from bottom right up to mid left. Let's get this focused. Quite annoying without being able to punch in with my preview. I don't know what I did. Had to disable that, but that's quite annoying. Anyway, so I'm going to turn the aperture up to f16 to stretch out this exposure, so I don't have to get the ND filter out just yet. And 2-second timer, go. The tide's quite low at the moment, which is good, because this is a very sort of shallow banking beach. The water goes out quite a long way flat. There's no big drop off at this beach. I'm not sure how that little Sony camera is handling this low light. I stuck it in auto because I didn't want to fanning around with the exposure while I'm trying to take the photos. I think we've got about 20 minutes to sunrise. 22 minutes. Sometimes you get that colour persisting in the sky throughout the sunrise, but today it has just gone. There is still some oranges up in that sort of lowish cloud, medium high cloud bank there. So I think the colour will return, but it will of course be different colours because the spectrum of colours changes as the sun comes up. I can see some colour coming back into the cloud right out on the horizon, which bodes well. One thing I always try and do is look over my shoulder. So yes, the sun's rising in that direction, but sometimes there's some cool stuff happening the other way. Today, there's absolutely fuck all happening this way. It's just grey skies. Kind of moody, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. But there isn't any colour in that sky at all. Not yet, anyway. That could change. This is exactly the right kind of cloud. It could well light up, I don't know. I can see the colour creeping back into these clouds on the horizon. We've got some really nice colours right over the top of Blackhead in the distance there. And the good thing is, no wind at all. Like none, not even a breath of wind. So I don't have to shit myself constantly about you guys falling over. All right, what I might do now is go up onto the edge of the dunes here and do a shot with some of this nice greenery in it as well. Come up onto the back of the dunes here now. We've got this nice greenery and the colours coming back into that sky, which is great. So again, this is a bracketed shot with f8, about 1/4 of a second on the initial exposure, ISO 160. I did there, but I managed to turn off my digital zoom earlier. That's just better. Now I can focus properly manually. You know, autofocus is all well and good, but you can't beat the human eye just to double check it, make sure everything's crisp. Red hues coming in over on the left there, backlighting. How long have we got until sunset? 11 minutes. Sunrise even. Ooh. Prime example of why you do bracketed shots. Oh, look at this colour's all coming back now. This is terrific. I was a little bit worried it wouldn't, but it has. So I tend to work slightly more frantically when the lights started to pop like it is now. Oh, that's beautiful. Need to think. Yeah, let's come down here. Gonna have to grab you guys. Oh, check out these skies now. It's even starting to bleed round that way, which is great. Let's see if we can get this log-in shot. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Level the camera. Go down to the water's edge again. Sorry for the wobbly camera. Jesus, can you see this? Oh man, that's really popping now. Okay, I'm going to get on the edge of the water here. So we've got this kind of leading line with the reflections, and holy shit, that's nice. Right. So I'm lining up the horizon line dead center. I like these shots, kind of Wes Anderson in me. Trying to start shooting handheld, I think. Unless I get the... No, I'm going to go do some long exposures. So let's get the camera up above the high tide mark. And get the ND filters. There we go. I've got the KNF magnetic ND filters in here. Whip that off there. That's screwed in. So we can slap the ND. I've got an ND 1000, so a 10 stopper, big stopper, are the ones made by Lee. Mine is KNF because they sent it to me for nothing. Oh, there it is. It was stuck to the other one. Bloody thing. Oh my God, look, that's really zinging now. All right, ND on, so we can do a beautiful long exposure. Let's get down here. 60-second exposure, this one. Oh my God, there's a rainbow the other way. Holy shit. And I've got a long exposure, there's a rainbow. This is what I was saying about looking over your shoulder. 19 seconds. Come on, camera. 15. Come on, come on, come on. 10. Don't go away, rainbow. Oh my God, I might even be able to get the reflection of the rainbow in the water here. I know you can't see it yet. I'll come over and show you. Hold on. The danger of going too far down here is that the tripod moves. So I've taken the ND 1000 off quickly because I just want to secure the shot. First things first. So let's get the shot. Oh my God, the sun's coming up over my shoulder. What, this rainbow here. Now I'm torn. Oh my God. Tell you what, A lot of respect for all these YouTube photographers managing all this stuff. Your other tripods and all that stuff, and taking a photo at the same time. I shot that handheld, that's going to be sketchy. I think it's nailed it. Gotta love the in-body camera stabilisation on the X-T4, I tell you. Surprised I didn't see any fishermen down here this morning. This is a really popular spot with the old fishermen. Normally I come down here and they've been down here all night sometimes, sitting in their chair, empty bottles of beer surrounding their chairs, which the nice ones take home with them and the shitheads leave on the beach. So don't be a shithead fisherman, take your bloody bottles home with you. Oh, that's nice. The sun's just gone behind a little bank of cloud on the horizon. Get a nice shot here. Let's get down to the beach quick. Oh, run before it gets over that. If you want the old sun rays, the sun has to be partially obscured by something. So in this case, I've probably got some sun rays on that shot because the sun is partially obscured by that cloud. Rainbow has gone. So, I'm thinking that's probably us done here this morning. To be honest, fanning around so much with this camera, trying to vlog, I messed up some of those shots, but we will see once I get them back into Lightroom. Let me stand in front of the sun so I'm properly lit. So are there any lessons to be learned from this morning? Well, I got sloppy with checking my equipment. I normally check it every night when I'm setting up my pack, ready to go. But I didn't do it last night, and as a result my digital zoom, which I use to make sure I've nailed the focus, wasn't set up. Okay, so I'm all packed up now, put the camera away. I was expecting to take a lot of long exposure shots there, but that rainbow threw me off kilter, and I had to secure a photograph of that. But it's so funny that we're talking about looking behind you. Bloody battery ran out on me mid-sentence. Fortunately, I had a spare. Anyway, so as I was mentioning earlier on, the cloud forecast is looking pretty damn good for sunset as well. So I think we are going to get a double hitter, and I intend to travel down to Hole in the Wall Beach in the Buderi National Park to shoot the sunset. It's definitely time for a coffee. Maybe chocolate croissant too. That'd be nice. Jeez, that was